We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Guilherme Solarte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
First baseman.
Now to the plate, number 7. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he'll get in there with a double to start the home first. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Hit in the air out to center field. Broxton, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second, and 1 gone now. 1 out and a runner on second base. On the ground up the middle, Suarez over to his left, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Yulieski Gurriel. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off there 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Solarte is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch popped straight up. McHugh just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that misses low and away, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Brian McCann is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses for ball one. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Bregman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he is in there.
Center fielder number 4,
George Springer is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 7 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 1.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 3 runs already home here. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Runner going a second time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Running yet again for second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try it one more time for second. Oh, forget about this one. Ba-ba-booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Solarte sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He's running again. Heading out towards shallow right. Solarte has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Altair has a read on it. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. At the plate, number 7. He reached on a single in his first try. This is lifted out to left. Altair moves over. And that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brian McCann.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He hit a sac fly earlier. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a ball 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vogt is there, and here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder, number 8.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, what a play! He's up with it. The throw. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle. He's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that. Here's Carlos Correa now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Solarte is there, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Altair has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Number 10, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Correa. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Keon Broxton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. He'll get it into second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in and looking for more. Yangervis Solarte. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa is there, and he puts this one away for the... Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Alex.
Smoke
Bregman.
toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready once again, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in, Aaron Altair. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches that looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Line drive to center field. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Striding in once again, number 7. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Up next for Milwaukee.
First delivery to him on the way.
Neil
goes
Walker.
the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Altair giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now here it comes. In the air out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Solarte is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Houston Street gets to call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 7 is ready for another chance. Domingo Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Domingo Santana.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next,
striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard, but right into the shift. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the run. Now to the plate, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right side and right into the shift. Walker's got it. No problem here. 1 away. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit softly on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Springer.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Weekly hit to third. Shaw gloves it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, number 7. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Reddick in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he's safe. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 9-1 contest.
Designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
He's set. Here it comes. Domingo Santana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Right fielder, Josh.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, number
trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Altuve. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And the runner back. There goes Altuve. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Standing in, Alex Bregman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 16.
Digging in, Brian McCann. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they're...
A swing and a miss. That Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play, one away. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here it comes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.